Oi, oi, chat. How are we? Welcome. The news that we were all waiting yesterday for. Alexis Mac Allister, Liverpool have got their new little Argentinian. Hopefully he's not half as bad as a certain Gary Mack that we had in the early 2000s. I tell you what an important role he did have at the football club anyway, Mr. Mac Allister anyway. But we've got our Argentinian one, Mac Allister. I'm going to keep on calling him Mackett anyway. I've got a couple of mates called Mackett anyway. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, everyone. I am absolutely buzzing with this signing anyway. I'm made up. It's the first of many. We're all hoping today, everyone. So it'll be a long show, everyone. I've done a little bit of graphs anyway. So if you are watching on the repeat, as I said, I will be timestamping this. So we're going to be looking at obviously his comments, Jurgen Klopp's comments as well. Where potentially Mac Allister can fit into this Liverpool system in terms of formations wise. I've got about 4 formations that we're going to have a little look at. I want to gauge your thoughts and opinions in terms of where you think he'll embed in this squad. Of course, we've got a jam-packed show as well, so strap in. Obviously, get a cup of tea, pause the video and all that, and get some scran down you, and then yeah, we'll delve into the first Liverpool signing of hopefully the many anyway. First and foremost, I'm hoping that Liverpool do get another 1 or 2, well, more than 2 midfielders anyway, to very much facilitate the qualities of Alexis Mac Allister anyway, because we've seen Liverpool over the last 12 months where in the transitions from a defensive point of view where we've been absolutely decimated in the wide areas. Mac Allister's I'm not going to say he's quick or rapid anyway, by no means, but he's big. He's very capable of playing the 6, the 8, and the 10 as well. But he's not a destroyer in the middle of the park, someone that's going to recover the ball quite quick. So we need, because you look at how good the balance is in that Brighton midfield, hence why we signed Mac Allister anyway. But that balance is absolutely spot on, because you had Caicedo, you had Pascal Gross as well. He had Mac Allister in the 10 in certain formations when they did play. Obviously, in Cisco as well. He was so perfect in that midfield, and he was the crowning jewel in that team. In all honesty, at Brighton, but he's coming into Liverpool now. No respect to Matomo and March, even though he slapped our ass this season. But he's coming in now. He's got players like Lucho Diaz, obviously Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, Cody Gakpo. So hopefully playing with better, as we've seen when Torres come in, you had Gerrard behind him, Alonso, Mascherano. Like, when you start playing with better players, you eventually get better anyway. But let's get to everyone's comments in the comment section below as well, everyone. If you are new around here, smash that like button as well. Come on, chat. We're only on bloody 4 likes and there's 7 of yous in. Smash that like button, everyone. It only takes 2 seconds. We'll get to Wiggs' comments before we get straight into it, everyone. Where are we chatting here? Chat anyway. But afternoon, Henry. How are we? Afternoon, Jack La. I made a huge one. Oh, that's nice. But yeah. Oh, no worries, Henry. As I said, just as long as you remove it, it's okay. Liverpool going all Top Gun style. Mac 10. There we go, Wiggs. Happy days, mate. Happy bloody days. Crazy to think that we had a squad numbers 7, 8, and 9, and 10 all going for free. Never seen that in a whole 30 odd years of supporting the Reds. Spot on, mate. Yeah, it was obviously Mac Allister did say in his interview, if you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube anyway. He just said he was given the opportunity to take up the number 10 and obviously the number 8 shirt as well. But I tell you what, there's going to be so much pressure again. Whoever takes that number 8 shirt. Whether it's a new signing or if it's a current player that takes up the 8 shirt anyway, it's a big shirt, isn't it? Especially off the back of having Steven Gerrard. Naby whittled under the pressure. It wasn't just his injuries that whittled under the pressure or his legs. It was very much his mental capacity, really, to very much wear Liverpool's number 8. I don't think there's ever been a more disappointing of a handing over a shirt than Naby, in all honesty, chat. I'll tell you what, he absolutely bottled it. Yeah, I probably didn't know when he had Steven Gerrard literally on the announcement of Naby, Stevie giving him the number 8 shirt. He's probably like, oh my God. So unlucky there, Nabby lad. Made up he's gone anyway. How we doing, Brian Panor? $35 million pounds is an absolute steal, Brian. It is, mate. And I tell you what, you got to shout out Brighton's recruitment. Still, they've made what? They signed them for 5 to 8 million in around that fee. And they've made still 30 million, just goes to show. I bet you any money you've got the next 3 Mac Allisters lined up anyway in terms of their academy and the recruitment. So, yeah, we're just got to keep an eye on a lot of your teams around Europe, having a little look at who Brighton are scouting in the next couple of 12 months to 38 months anyway. I've paid more for 5 guys. Tell you what, 5 guys absolute rip-off wigs, especially the one in town in Liverpool. Oh. Pay about 10 quid for about 10 chips, mate. No, it's not. No. I'm happy, but we need more than other signings now. The price is a great business. Brilliant there, Pride. But yeah, big up there, chat. I'm glad to, Henry said, I'm glad to see Alexis, but we need more. Yeah, 100% there, chat. But we'll move on swiftly. So obviously, go ahead, Gary, lad, Mac lad. So that's the first picture of Mac Allister. Obviously, if you haven't seen us, chat or one of the mods, can you drop the Liverpool announcement video? If you haven't checked it, it's on YouTube anyway. It's there as it is. But we'll get straight into the comments from Jurgen Klopp anyway, firstly, on what he's felt about the announcement of the Argentinian midfielder. Klopp goes on to say, upon completing of the deal, Klopp told Liverpool.com, we are adding a very talented and a very smart, technically skilled boy to our squad, and this is super news. Really, it is. I do not think the football world needs me to say too much about Alexis's qualities because they are already pretty well known. But it's clear that he has become someone who can play in a number of positions in the midfield and he is an all-rounder. I would say he is calm and he is composed and someone with a proper in-game intelligence as well. So spot on there by Jurgen. What we're getting, as he said, we're getting a very intelligent player, and that's certainly what Liverpool have massively missed. Even in the big moments, you look at the qualities that Manchester do possess. They are the benchmark. We need to get ahead of them, really, but it's going to be difficult, but we need to try and get as closer to them. You look at their midfield, the intelligence in their midfield. Look at Gundogan, you look at Kevin De Bruyne, you look at Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish as well. Very intelligent players that really understand the game. Apart from Liverpool's midfield, intelligence-wise, you look at Thiago Alcantara, but he's never fit and available for a large portion of the season. I think Curtis Jones as well. He's a very intelligent player. I think he understands his position really well. And the last 11 games did show that and did indicate he's still only 22, so he's still got a lot of time still to develop. But yeah, apart from probably them, there's obviously Fabinho is more of a 6. One class him as a very fully intelligent player. But yeah, we need more clever thinking players. Happy days. So there we Jurgen Klopp's comments anyway. And chat, obviously, I would play the audio to this song, but I'm not too sure. I probably would get done for copyright, even though it was an AI generated song. So, but obviously, if you've been living under a rock, the Liverpool, funnily enough, announced it with the GPD chant from Mac Allister. I'm not gonna sing it, chat. Don't worry. But I tell you what, potentially this could be sung on the cop. And just before we did go on live, chat, there was a Lucho Diaz song being created by AI. I tell you what, it's... Oh. Yeah, if you're a fan of the Terminator, they're taking over, lad. Taking over, chat. So that was the little chat GDP song anyway. Jurgen said, I've seen you winning with Argentina. I need a centre mid 2. And he sent me a bid through. And now we've got Alexis. Alexis is majestic. No. Mac Allister is magic and he's a red and it is fantastic. Yeah. Music wasn't my strongest forte in school anyway. No sense of rhythm. But that was it anyway. So you can probably sing that already. Very, very catchy anyway. I'll tell you that now. Obviously that was yesterday, chat. Obviously we were all on Mac Allister watch anyway, weren't we? And obviously a very happy birthday to the legend Ian St. John. It was his 85th birthday yesterday. So, obviously, happy birthday. Sadly, he's no longer with us, but he's always in our hearts. What a legend of a man. Just quickly running through all these tweets as well. So that was yesterday, but we've got an up-to-date tweet on in relation to that as well. And if you haven't seen it yet, there was a little announcement for Adidas as well. Lucho Diaz and Jota promoting a new set of Adidas webs. New Adidas webs anyway, so footy boots, so happy days. There we go. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on that, chat. Anyway, I'm absolutely buzzing for the news. In a little second, we'll go into the formation-wise, really. Obviously, Mac Allister's statistics in terms of the World Cup and what he's doing. But bear with me 1 second. Chat, it's got to make... as a moderator. There we go. There we go, Hannah. I don't know why you're not a mod, but thank you very much for tuning in, Hannah. You were a mod a very long time ago. Don't know where that's gone, so apologies about that. My dad had a saint tattoo in honor of Saint John. Big up there, Hannah. That's fantastic news. But big up there, Panov. Big up there, Callum. Thanks. No, you. Apologies for that, Hannah. I don't know why you weren't mod, so I must have, well, someone must have done it by accident, so not intentional. But I hope he's well. Henry, afternoon. But yeah, how are we, Chess? I'm more bothered about what you're all thinking about Mac Allister, but as I said, we'll go into the graphs really in terms of formations that Mac Allister could potentially play in. But firstly, we'll have a little look at the Mac Allister statistics. So, in terms of, as you can see here, chat, he's in the top 1 percentile. So the more green, obviously, the better in terms of these FB ref statistics, in all honesty. So these charts do indicate, obviously, we're getting a very good statistical midfielder in terms of the attacking third of the pitch. So he's in the top, obviously, 28 percentile of non-penalty goals in the whole of Europe. Non-penalty XG, expected goals, he's in the top 4 percentile of European footballers. Obviously, the FB ref stats do compare the big 5 leagues in and around Europe as well. Obviously, UEFA Champions League, Europa League over the last 80. So that's based on 2,886 minutes played as well. So shots total, he's in the top percentile, 1% in European football for total shots from a midfielder. He averages a 2.49 percentile in shots taken in and around on the pitch as well. Non-expected XG is goals. Obviously, he's in the top 8%. Shots creating actions, he's in the top 19 percentile in European football. But as you can see there, his strengths are getting in and around the penalty area, shooting from the edge of the box, creating opportunities for his teammates as well. Successful take-ons, a very good statistic of Mac Allister. He's in the top 18 percentile in the whole of Europe anyway, in terms of midfielders that do get the ball. Successful take-ons, obviously surpassing, getting past the opposition midfielders as well. Progressive carries, obviously that's in the middle, more or less bang in the middle there, as you can see. He's in the top 20 percentile of European football. He averages a 2.15% as he goes in Europe, which is absolutely fantastic for him. But in terms, as you can see, is difficulties in his game, and this goes on to what I said at the top of the show as well, in terms of supplying Mac Allister with an informed Fabinho or players round him. Really, he's not too good in terms of his tackles or his interceptions as well. His aerial duels, he wins 49% of them as well. So yeah, it's about facilitating first and foremost, as you can see from those statistics, in terms of very much facilitating, getting players round him that can very much do the defensive due diligence really as well. He's more of your, obviously, as we said, more of your Kevin De Bruyne, more of your Bernardo Silva, players that will try their best to get on the ball. Odegaard at Arsenal, I think he will have a very similar impact in terms of how important he is, very much fundamentally, to Liverpool's game in terms of just knitting everything together in terms of midfield and obviously the attacking line as well. I think he will very much help Darwin Núñez settle in as well. I think it will be a case of I'd love a combination between a classic Gerrard Stevie role, but you never know. And plus, he's played in the Premier League. You'll have no difficulties settling in, which is a massive point to very much note as well. But we'll get to the other data as well in relation to, obviously this is from FootMob. You know me, chat. I did watch watch majority, all of Argentina's games anyway. But in terms of a lad that can very much facilitate and play on the biggest level of European football, if you didn't watch him for Argentina, he did play very regular for them anyway. Played against Australia in a 2-1 win, obviously in the crazy Netherlands game. That was that game. Obviously picking up a 7.1. He played 120 minutes in that game. Obviously the Croatia game as well in the semi-finals, getting a 7.5 rating. But look at that in the final. He got a 7.8 rating against France. In all honesty, he was so integral to not just Leo Messi, but in terms of Argentina, them bringing home the World Cup. I think when you look at, in terms of the data, and you look at Mac Allister, and you look at how difficult Enzo Fernandez is very much finding it at Chelsea. I was just speaking to George on obviously 1892 Reds TV as well. Big up the lads. And I just said to him, like, Enzo's find is so difficult in the Premier League. But he was helped by having the likes of Mac Allister and obviously the world-class players in and around them in that Argentina team anyway. But we'll have a quick look as well on the data. Got a couple of charts anyway, so we've had a little look at that one. Formations-wise, chat, this was one that obviously when you look at in terms of Mac Allister, integrating him into Liverpool, but we'll have a little look in terms of where he can play for Brighton in terms of formations wise. For Argentina, obviously he did play in a 4-3-3. As you can see there, Argentina did play a 4-4-2 as well in the World Cup. But the first, we'll have a little look at the left-hand side one. That was for Argentina in the final against France. It was very much a 4-3-3 formation. Mac Allister playing in that left central midfield three for Argentina alongside De Paul and Enzo Fernandez. But he was predominantly playing down that left-hand channel. And then when you look into, in terms of the two formations that Brighton did very much facilitate in terms of playing them. Firstly, we'd look at the top right one. Obviously, that was for Brighton. And Mac Allister was playing in that number 10 role, as you can see, playing in behind Evan Ferguson alongside Cisco and Mitomo. But what interesting enough as well, and hence what Jurgen Klopp said in his comments really, he's very versatile. He can play in the 6, play in the 8, and play in the 10, and that's very much what you are seeing from these formations. And you look at Mac Allister playing in that 6 role alongside Billy Gilmore as well. So if needs be, if Liverpool, as we'll have a little look at in terms of formations wise in a little second, if we need to go to a 4-2-3-1, Mac Allister can play in that alongside 6 role, whether that's alongside Fabinho, Trent, whoever that is. We've got that ability to very much be very adaptable within a game in terms of going into next season. I do feel that was a massive role that where Liverpool needed to identify really. Well, apologies there, chat. Just making sure I don't miss anyone's comments. But yeah, he's absolutely bloody smashing it. Big up there, Everest. How are we, mate? Congratulations to West Ham for winning the cup. Been a long time since they've won anything. So yeah, 58 years, mate. Obviously, big up to everyone that did tune in and watch along last night as well. Absolute bloody legends as well. Really do appreciate it. They will look like the crew dealing with taking on the old stands. Yeah, Henry. Look, I'll tell you what. I bet you some people, I don't know, they probably won't be allowed, but it was like when the new stand got knocked down. I think you were selling the seats. I think Liverpool in the club shop. So I'll tell you what, I'd love that behind me. A couple of seats from the Annie Road end. That'd be great. Anyone from Liverpool's watching, get that sorted for me. Big up there, Hannah as well. Big up to you. Big up Everest. I can see him playing 2 or 3 positions, dependent on the opposition. Definitely there, Brian. That's what we're going to be looking at next. Very much so, mate, in terms of where he would potentially fit in terms of Liverpool's formations. Already got a poster of Mac on the wall. Doesn't he look good and dead? Big up there, Connor. There we go, mate. Yes, Daz. Big up, mate. He has got the number 10 shirt, mate, Harry. Happy days. I will be getting through his comments as well. We'll get through them in a little second as well, mate. But big up there, Daz. Hope you're well, chat. Get those likes up, everyone. We're on 15 likes. So I can get them at least to 25 likes if we can. 16 of you in here. And if you are new around here, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Share the video. Massively helps out the channel grow. So you're absolute bloody legends. Big up there, Connor from the Cop Council. Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers, mate. First of many, mate. Keep it up. Keep on doing your content. Smashing it, mate. To everyone. Really doing well. Can you compare his stats to that of Jude? Jack, mate, it will be interesting to see. Yeah, Everest, well, did compare that. Well, it was a couple of weeks ago when we were very much looking at it, mate. But, yeah, I did do this. When was it? What is it? Is it that one? Not that one. Not that one. Where's the Jude thing? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Not good news. Yeah. Basically, Real Madrid are basically playing FIFA career mode or footy manager at this rate. But yeah. So long, farewell. In a bit, Jude. All the best to him anyway. Yeah. What is it? What are we going to start saying now? He's got a dodgy knee. Yeah, he's a talented player. All the best to Jude. I think he'll do. I think we all know he'll do really well at Real Madrid anyway. But yeah, we'll get to everyone's comments as well before we get into the next stage. So apologies, Everest. I will definitely get that on very soon. Compare the stats to those of Bellingham. There's not a huge difference. In fact, he's better in some areas. They are close enough. Definitely there. Hang on, tell you what. In a little, give us a couple of seconds, chat. Anyway, I'll read through all the comments and I'll very much quickly bring that up for you. Anyway, everyone, because I'd ask him for that, and I will bring it to you. But big up there, Keegan. Good to see you in here, mate. Good to see a couple of new faces. LFC Aaron, big up there, mate. Big up, Aaron. Hope you're well, matey. Thank you for tuning in. Big up there, Panov. Big up all the lads and ladies. Anyone got any more questions? There's Jamie as well. Big up, mate. Hope you're well, matey. And thank you very much. As Jay said, great bit of business. Mods, if you can please drop Jamie's channel link in the description, in the comments, please, mate. Make sure to head over, subscribe to Jamie Phillips Football Chat. Big up, matey. Thank you for sharing it as well. Big up, Jen. Good to see you in here. Jude, it's got a dodgy knee. It's alright. That's what we're all going to be saying now, chat, isn't it? Big up there, Jen. Hope you had a great day. You too as well, Jay. Yeah, hasn't he literally just that's it? Yeah, I think he has. Well, supposedly it looks like he's been getting surgery. But finally, I'll bring those statistics up very quickly in a little second, chat. But chat, where do you anticipating seeing Mac Allister play? As we just had a little look in terms of formations for Brighton and Argentina, he's very versatile. Firstly, we'll have a little look at this. As I said, chat, this is just my personal things. As I said, I'm more interested in terms of your input in terms of formation-wise for Mac Allister. First and foremost, we'll go into the left graph. This is a play Liverpool going into that 3-2-2-3 formation that we very much did see Liverpool deploy in the last 11 games for Liverpool at the back end of the season. So you got Ali there, Kanate, Van Dijk, and I've put Robbo there and I've put a question mark. And then I've put Trent in the 6th role, as we've seen. He very much thrived in that. And I've put a question mark. It could be Fabinho. It could be someone else. But let us know. So, chat, in terms of that left graph, obviously Mac Allister, you can play in that left attacking mid-role and the right attacking mid-role anyway. You can play anywhere, really. But where do you anticipate Mac Allister playing in that 3-2-2-3 formation anyway? And then obviously the graph on the right, obviously the formation from buildup.com as well. So you got Ali, this is the 4-3-3 formation that Liverpool could potentially play. So you got Ali, you got Trent, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Robinson, Left back, obviously, have left 2 question marks in terms of the 4-3-3 formation. So you got Mac Allister, and then you got the other 2 midfield players, whether that be Fabinho in the 6 or whoever. Chat, let us know who you think, or who would you like to see Liverpool sign. Because I still think there's, like all of us, Liverpool do need to go out there and improve in terms of that quality anyway. So you got Cody up front, you got Lucho on the left, and you got Salah on the right hand side as well. So let us know your thoughts on that. Yeah, yeah, he did, mate. I tell you what, he's an absolute legend anyway for doing that. But yeah, a bet is a bet, mate, isn't it, Aaron? But yeah, top man anyway, Sam. Love Trent's new position. Big up there, random. And big up there, Dicko. And Dicko, I think Kone and more advanced with Jano's talking about. Interestingly enough, there, mate. Let's get to all your comments, reading them all out. Really do appreciate all the great interaction today, everyone. Absolute legends. And apologies if I've missed over your comments. Not intentional. You're all bloody smashing it. But as Ever said there, I'd rather get 3 players for around 120 million and then 1 player for 100 million. We need numbers in the midfield. It's numbers as well, Everest, but as you said this week, all of us, it's quality as well. We need essential quality coming in first and foremost. Big up there, Mickey. Hope you're well, matey. Hit that like button, everyone. Yeah, how many likes are we on? There's 30 people of yous in here. Get those likes up, please, everyone. Massively helps out the stream. Just gets it out to more Reds. I will recap on everything as well, first and foremost, everyone. So, only on 18 likes. Get those likes up, everyone. Love Trent's new position. I think Kone, yeah, read that one. Big up there, Ants. As long as Hendo is on the bench, yeah, he will be, Jen. I think, in all honesty, I think whether Hendo's happy, I don't think he will be. But at the end of the day, that's what he's got to deal with. In all honesty, if we're bringing in much better quality midfield players, he's going to find it very difficult. Big up there, Enz as well. Mods, can you please drop Enz's? And I think if you haven't, drop Jamie's channel link in the description. In the comments, big up there, then. So I get you on soon, mate. If you and Jay, well, I'll be doing shows on Mondays as well, so I'll drop you the link anyway. I'll add you to the group that I've created as well. I only created it yesterday, but I'll drop you in that as well. Hope you as well, gents. And advanced, yeah, as Aaron said there, the advanced 8. Big up there, ends, bloody hell, so that many of you here, you're absolute legends. I'd actually be mad if we spent all the money just to Bellingham for our midfield. Yeah, and we've all said that, Aaron, haven't we? On everyone's shows, when everyone's been doing the podcasts as well. It would have been crazy, in all honesty, because when we signed Nunes, I think when hindsight, we were all looking at it going, yeah, it was great getting Nunes, but in all honesty, the midfield was massively needing money to be spent. And we looked at it this season as well. And Nunes, he's had a good season. But I think where Liverpool have been massively let down is their midfield. Especially over the last 12 months. We've all seen the deficiencies. We only brought in Thiago Alcantara in terms of prior to Mac Allister. Thiago Alcantara was the only real midfield player that of noted quality that we brought in. But yeah, big up there, Brian. Nice one, matey. Make sure you do head over to Ensman's TV as well. Definitely get it on soon, mate. Yeah, get Mac's shirt and number from the club shop. Yeah, Mickey, we'll all be needing a mortgage to get them shirts, bloody hell. But yeah, we'll all be calling Mac. But we'll get to the final graph as well, chat, and then I'll quickly try and compare Mac Allister's and Jude's for you before we do shoot off. But let us know your thoughts in terms of those formations, chat, anyway. It's the most important thing to come out of this coming season to come is Liverpool, as we all know, need to be a lot more adaptable in terms of formations and more or less the fluidity, really, when Liverpool are looking to go forward as well. We need to be a lot less predictable, and that'll only going into next season. But we'll have a little look at that as well in terms of, I did tinker with a lot of formations. I don't think we will play all these formations, but it's just giving Liverpool an opportunity to very much mess about with, really. Especially that second one. I went a bit mad there. It's very attacking, that one. Just attack. No defence. just vibes in terms of that right hand side one. But for the left hand side, obviously I looked at a 4-2-3-1. So you're looking at Ali, a question mark over a new right back because I've put Trent into midfield. Canate, Virgil van Dijk, Robinson left back, and obviously Trent in that 6 role alongside whether that be Fabinho or a new midfielder. And then Mac Allister very much playing that number 10 role, which is interestingly enough, chat. Now quickly go on the camera for that one. You looked at Fabio Carvalho, he was an out-and-out number 10 for Fulham before we signed him. Do you anticipate Liverpool going into a 4-2-3-1 formation? I don't think we will. I think we very much signed Mac Allister very much as we've seen there. Not that one. In terms of obviously that formation on the left, he's going to be playing in those, as Aaron said before, in that advanced state in terms of just behind the attackers. So it's going to be interesting. I'm intrigued very much to see where he does play. So you got Lucho down the left, Salah, and you got Gakpo, and then you can put Jota on the left. You can put Jota through the middle, Nunez as well. So there's a lot of attacking versatility first and foremost to Liverpool's attacking line. So it's only going to be leaving Liverpool in such a stronger position. So tactically, it's going to be mad. But as we said, was it Carlo? Was it a very long time ago? Well, when we got to the Champions League final, you only have to listen to Ancelotti's press conference after the game. He was more or less saying, "I knew exactly what Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool were very much going to be doing." Probably shot some bloody water. But yeah, evolution, Jack. There we go. Yeah, the 3-8. So get rattle through all these comments as well. And ideally, as I said, chat, I don't really want to be seeing Robbo left-sided centre half. It's not his best position. He thrives in a full-back area or where he's advancing up the pitch anyway. I think Robinson's performances, as we've seen in the last 12 months, have massively suffered. He tries his best, but he's not versatile as a left centre half anyway. I think even Scotland tried that, and it just didn't work. He swapped him and Tierney, obviously the Arsenal left back, to and fro in anyway. Can't wait to jump in, bro. Big up. Lots to say, definitely, mate. And I'll be doing another live stream tonight. So yeah, double header. So it'll be chock-a-block with shows, but I'll be doing another live stream later. I'll drop you the link, mate. Great shape, Mac. It will massively improve us, but we need to. But definitely there, then. Definitely, mate. Southampton wants 52 million. And we do not need to go anywhere near that. Bloody hell. Yeah. The new Charlie Adam. What was it? We got absolutely done by Blackpool, didn't we? It was when Fergie was like, "Oh, yeah, these corners are worth 20 million. He knew exactly what he was doing all that long ago. I'm still not convinced with the Trent hybrid role this from Madden. I think that the teams will eventually figure it out. It puts too much strain on our defence. Definitely there, Aaron, in terms of... we'll quickly go back to that. And that's why there's such an important role in terms of the next couple of 1 or 2 players that are going to be coming in. Hopefully more than 2, but it'd be great. But we need facilitators round Mac Allister. As I said at the top of the show, we all know we've watched Mac Allister overs. He's not the quickest. Don't get me wrong, he's quick over 5-10 yards, but in terms of long burst and runs, he's not going to be that. He's not that man. But we need players and we need legs round him very much. So we need legs round Fabinho, because Fabinho, 3 years ago when he was actually playing well, or when he was in top peak form, he was doing that well. But we need, very much as Aaron said there, we need players round Trent if we are to go back to that free formation at the back, as we've seen very much. So if Trent's there, you look at that right central midfield role, the advanced 8 down that right hand side. We need legs. We very much, and that's why I've left question marks for the left defensive midfielder, and of course the right central midfielder as well ahead of Trent in that 3-2-2 formation. So yeah, it's going to be so important. I'd argue, chat, let me know your thoughts. I'd argue those new signs coming in are going to be more important than Mac Allister now, it's going to be so interesting, very, very interesting. A 3-8 in the 4-3-3. I have to attend an online meeting now. See you later, folks. big up there, Everest. Hope you're looking after yourself, mate. And I really do appreciate you tuning in, mate. I'll speak to you very soon. We'll be live later tonight, everyone, so I'll have to schedule that. Made up now for Conan, maybe for. And big up there, Redbird. Fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. Chat and see you soon. Everyone can't call you Mackin anymore. He's took your name. Rob. Oh, yeah. And if you haven't seen it, chat, Mac Allister doesn't like getting called Ginger anyway. If you haven't seen the interview, go and check it out after this live anyway. There's an interview that he done, I think it was for Argentina in the World Cup, in English as well. I think the reporters asked him, how come he doesn't like getting called Ginger? I think it's because of his little beard anyway. And supposedly Messi turned around in the Argentinian camp in the interview, as he said, everyone listened to Messi. And he never got called Ginger again. Yeah, it's not wrong with being Ginger anyway. I've got a little Xabi Alonso ginger beard going on anyway, but yeah. So hopefully the players, but what Messi said, everyone listens to Messi in the Argentina camp anyway. We paid 38 million for Andy. Red Bear, don't remind us of Andy Carroll. We tried to block that memory out anyway. Jack or Alexis abused, like, potentially big up there, Traps. Good to see you there, mate. Nice one, Jay, for sharing the scheme. Appreciate it, everyone that has. Yeah, potentially, mate. Obviously, when you've been watching Jay, when everyone's been doing the podcasts, been listening to the lads, and it's going to be interesting. Statistically, Trap, when you do compare the data, I'll quickly look. Have I done the? I did do the graph. Bear with me 1 second here, chat. Where is it? Because we did, when you look at FBE Ref in terms of similarities, in terms of statistical data, where is it? Where are you? Where are you, Macalad? Where are we? Ah, there we go. That's it. So we'll have a little look at this as well. That's what I've done. As you can see, but big up there, mate. Big up there. Who was it that said that? Yeah, Traps. Big up, matey. So when you look at that graph on the left-hand side, this very much compares all the data in the last 365 days. And in terms of similarities, Gundogan was the second most similar player to Alexis Mac Allister, and that just goes to indicate what type of player. I know a lot of people have been saying over last week and comparing, but you understand why everyone's saying it, because in terms of similarities and data, very similar. And you look at that bloody list in terms of playing styles. You look at Valverde as well. You look at Luka Modric. You look at, as I say, in terms of statistically, data wise, very similar. Nicolo Barella as well. Kamada, who is a free transfer. I think he's going to be potentially going to, was rumoured with AC Milan, but obviously Cesco Fofana at Lens, who's just achieved Champions League football for a very long time anyway. So yeah, the data's all there. It was a spot on comment there, Traps. You're very, very right, and potentially that's very much what we haven't had, Traps, is it? And chat, we haven't had our own Gundogan. In all honesty, you look at City, you got Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, you got Kevin De Bruyne. Like, we need to, obviously, it's going to be difficult because they're world-class players, but if we can get our own version of them players and we're not so reliant on just Trent getting a quality ball into the box, if we're not so reliant on Salah chopping in on his left foot, getting a goal, not so reliant on Gakpo, it alleviates really so much of the pressure, because if you've got a Mac Allister, if you've got a Salah, it stretches the pitch so much going into next season, chat. Like, it's going to be so exciting, and it's I tell you what, I'm so happy we've actually got our work. Well, there's a lot of work to do in the chat. How do I become a mod and have to do some ups or something? There you go, ends. I tell you what, as I said, right, I'll make a couple of years mods here. That's some mods. And there we go. Big up there, chat. Yeah, there we go. Big up, Niall. Hope you're well, mate. Big up there. Yeah, I'll be making a lot more of his mods. Hang on. Why the 1897? Bloody hell, boys. Why are you using mods? There we go. Happy days there, chat. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, chat. But yeah, there we go. And said he was making mods last night. All sorts. Oh, there we go, chat. Happy days. Better busy on the board ends. I'll keep it. Nah, it's all good, mate. No, I appreciate all your support, everyone. As I said, I'm going to be hopefully doing a lot. Well, I will be doing a lot more collaborations going into this season, because that's the beauty of doing YouTube chats. You meet so many amazing people, and it's even better when you can meet them in person as well. Go for the bevy and whatnot, and just chill and talk about it, Eds, and just enjoy. It's Liverpool Football Club. It brings everyone from every corner of the globe together as well. It's amazing. The power of the internet, they say. The mod now. Big up there. Big up there, chat. I'm making a couple more of yous in the future as well, chat. Apologies. Roll on next to signings as well. Yeah, definitely there, chat. But we'll just recap for people. What are we on? Bloody hell, 41 people on in here, chat. Get those likes up. Hit that subscribe button down below as well, everyone, if you are new around here. But firstly, for everyone jumping in now, if you're just tuning in, we'll quickly recap on everything. Oh, that's getting rid of that. So, firstly, we had the announcement of Mac Allister, as we all know anyway. Doesn't he look? He looks quality in a Liverpool shirt, doesn't he? In terms of Klopp's comments, we'll quickly get to them. In terms of Liverpool FC's website, we are adding a very talented and a very smart and very technically skilled boy to our squad, Jürgen added. And this is super news, really it is. And then Jürgen goes on to say on Macca, I do not think the football world needs me to say too much about Alexis's qualities, because they are already pretty well known. But it's clear that he is someone who can play in a number of positions in the midfield and is an all-rounder. I would say he is calm and composed and someone with a proper in-game intelligence. So those were Jürgen's songs, and we've had the Macca song. If you've been living under a rock, let me know your thoughts on that, chat, as well. Have I missed anything as well in terms of that? No. So we'll go on statistics wise. Obviously, we had a little look. Obviously, you can go back on the video and analyse it really. But in terms of his strongest attributes as a player, in terms of his attacking sense, he's in the 1 percentile of shots expected from a midfielder in Europe, compared to 2,886 minutes, comparing the big 5 leagues as well. So he's in the top percentile of shots created actions as well. Non-expected penalty goals, he's in the top 4 percentile. So as you can see there, obviously he doesn't really thrive in terms of his tackling, but that's, as we've already alluded to, it's about getting players in and around him that can do that defensive work for him and just allow him to just flourish, do what he's been doing at Brighton anyway. And we had a little look in terms of formations wise, what Mac Allister can play for Argentina in the World Cup final, playing that left hand side of the midfield 3 alongside DePaul and Enzo Fernandez, with Di Maria, Alvarez and Messi up front. So playing on that left, he can play in the right of a midfield role, as we've seen. Mac Allister in that 10 role in a 4-4-2-3-1 formation for Brighton. And also he can play in that 6 role alongside Billy Gilmore for Brighton as well. Then we had a little look in terms of next season, going into the formations wise. In Liverpool, we're going to go to that in-game 3-2-2-3 formation. We'll have Ali, Canate, Virgil, Robbo, or question marks for a new centre half, you never know. Trent going into that 6 role, new hybrid role. Obviously, whether that be Liverpool, I think we all know we'll be bringing in 2 midfielders. That's why I've left 2 question marks over. And then Mac Allister can either play on the left-hand side, as we've seen, he can play for Argentina, or he could play in that advanced 8 role in that central midfield role on the right-hand side, and even in a 4-3-3 formation as well. You got Ali, Trent, Canate, Van Dijk, Robbo, obviously a new 6 or a Fabinho, and then you got Mac Allister playing that left-hand side, or he can play, of course, on that right-hand side of a midfield 3 in a 4-3-3. So it's going to be interesting, chat. I'm really excited in terms of what this season does entail. If I can get rid of that. Oh, bloody hell. Where's that one? Apologies there, chat. But, chat, I tell you what, happy bloody days, eh? Mac has joined Liverpool. Made up. We can relax now. We can relax, chat. That's very much what we can do. We can relax. It's very much what we can do anyway. No one. Um. No. There we go. Big up there. What's his wages, mate? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to have a little word with the Liverpool financials, mate. Scotty. Let's have a quick look. In terms of when you have a little look at the... Where is it? In terms of when you look at the data. Supposedly, he was rumoured to be on, as you can see there, from FB Ref. He was on £50,000 at Brighton. So you'd anticipate, yeah, he's with a new deal and signing for Liverpool, he's probably going to be on easy 100k anyway, in all honesty. So he'll be on 100k, I'd anticipate, or probably a slight bit more. But he's worth it anyway. As I said, he's 24 years old. He's going to be turning 25 in December, I think it is. So we've got the best years ahead of him. And hopefully we're winning Champions League, Premier Leagues as well. Once we're back in the Champions League, you never know. Of course, he'll get a new contract, especially if he's playing well. Because we've seen that with Liverpool players when they've come in. Ali's got a new deal as well. Salah. If they're playing well, then that's going to only benefit Liverpool even more. It just indicates really how well they would play. But chat, 48 obvious in here, chat. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, everyone. We've got plenty of shows. But yeah, 2 more likes off. Big up there, ends. But big up there, chat. We'll be doing a lot more panel shows. We will be live this evening. I'll send out the links anyway. I know the lads will probably be busy with their shows, but we'll do another show because everyone's just bouncing and buzzing off the Mac Allister news, and quite rightly so anyway. I'll be getting the lads' thoughts and opinions as well. I'll be dropping the link in the chat as well this evening. So if you want to have your say, jump on. You're very welcome to as well. But he's absolutely smashed it. I really do appreciate all support, everyone. You're absolute bloody legends. Scotty, Ends, Wiggs, Gary. There he is, Gary. I've missed you, mate. I know you've been very busy, but hope you're looking after yourself, Gary. Massive thank you for tuning in. Wiggs, Panov, say Scotty as well. Traps, we could turn to a triangle next season to help Nunes, like we did November time last season. Gakpo in the 10 with Nunes and Salah up top. Yeah, 100% there, Trap. The more options Jürgen and we've got next year, it only benefits Liverpool. Makes us more unpredictable first and foremost as well. Nunes will be on fire next season. Hopefully Panov, I tell you what, if we get better players around him, even more, I think he won't have any other option than very much thriving first and foremost. Big up there, Jen. Big up there. Hang on, where's Jay? Is Jay a mod? Jay should probably be a mod. Hang on. There, one sec. Big up there, Ends. Yeah, I'm making a mod after this. But big up there, chat. Big up every single one of yous. Big up, your absolute legends. You think we might bring in an attacker? Big up there, Will. Yeah, 100%, mate. Well, Mac Allister more or less he's a 10, he's an 8, and he's a 6. But potentially, mate. But I think Liverpool's priority, as we all know, is getting more of a versatile central midfielder, i.e. a centre mid or a midfielder that can very much play in that 6 role, more of a destroyer in middle of the park, because that's what we've massively missed. Because if Fabinho's not on his game, as we've seen last season, and if Versatility is injured, we've not really got... Hendo, I'd say, no, Hendo can't play the 6 because he's not got the legs, and he's first and foremost, he's not got the defensive qualities to play that role. About 3-4 years ago, when he had a lot more athleticism in his game, then sound. But Liverpool have very much evolved past Henderson, which is sad. He's the captain, we love him to bits, but yeah, I think he'll be getting frustrated coming into next season because he won't be the first name on the team sheet, and he probably will kick up a fuss. But yeah, he'll be gone very soon. But yeah, big up there, chat. It's now official. Mac Allister is now a Liverpool player. Liverpool player, more better days. Happy there, Joseph. Good to see a lot of new faces as well. Big up there, G. Big up, Benz. Hope you're well, mate. As well, absolute legends. What have I missed here? What have I said here? What have I missed here? One sec. 2 more up there. Klopp knows good players, doesn't buy it? Yeah, 100% there. Scotty. Big up there. You think you might read that one. Good show. Good show, Jack. Happy days, mate. We're all on a Mac Can you? Modular burns. Oh yeah, there we go. Hang on, where are we? Hang on a sec. There we go. Now, I really do appreciate all your support, everyone. Really. Let's see how computer. Wake up. Bear with 1 second here, chat. Ends, are you live today, mate? I was going to say, just give us a shout out. I'm pretty sure Ends will be live, and obviously Jamie will be live. I know Jamie was live yesterday. It was live as always, but please, everyone, do check out Jamie Phillips' chats as well. Jay's probably going to be live, or it might be live now. Not too sure. Big up Ends as well. Please, mods, drop in Ends' channel link. The 1892 Reds TV as well. Connor from the Cop Council. Everyone, Dave, all the lads, please do head over. And a massive thank you to everyone that does continue to make all these shows for everyone on all of our channels. Really do appreciate it, mate. Anyway, big up there. But yeah, so make sure you do head over to Endsman TV. He's going to be live at 8 p.m. So yeah, go and check it out. Yes, there we go. Lesmon, big up, mate. Next time I'm down, happy to meet up for a pint. Defo there, Scotty, would organise that, mate. As I said, as long as you had a lovely time in Liverpool, mate. I know you would have, but you with all the family, mate. Enjoy it, and hopefully see you soon, mate. But chat, have a lovely rest of your day. It's a lovely Thursday night. Well, Thursday morning anyway, sorry. It's night time somewhere in the Wales. But yeah, nice and sunny. But chat, we'll be live later for another live stream. Make sure you head over to Ends's stream at 8 p.m. But yeah, make sure you haven't missed anyone's comments. Next time down, hey mate, Mac Allister is a great sign for you Reds. Big up there, Darren. Big up, Macy. Would you agree, West Ham? Yes, of course, Darren. He's absolutely massive, Darren. We done a live stream watch along last night, and I made up for you, Darren, and all my West Ham mates. Massively deserved that as well. 58 years West Ham waited to get their hands on a European trophy again. But yeah, happy days, mate. Enjoy it. Enjoy. I hope I know you would have enjoyed it, Darren. Well into the night. And enjoy for the next week. Just winds up Arsenal fans even more. It's going to be great, isn't it, mate? West Ham, bigger European side than Arsenal. Just saying. But yeah, chat, have a lovely rest of your day. And a massive thank you to every single one of you. Every single one of you. And if you are watching on the repeat as well, chat, do get your comments in. Me, chat, everyone on the channel will be getting involved in the comment section below as well. But Reds, look after yourselves. Mac lad, he's our new number 10. Happy bloody days. Get in. See you later, everyone.